This week's podcast brought to you by the Beefy Boys, three cool dudes hanging out talking about music, video games, and sports, and anything else that hits our fancy.
Check them out at www.beefyboys.com or on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Yeah. If you love their logo, you can buy their merch, www.cafepress.com/beefyboysmerch1.
And oh, baby, you know you're going to find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Find us on Twitter at Beefy_boys, and you can find us on Instagram at official Beefy Boys, because it is official. Make us blue check marked, keep following us, and you can find us on Facebook at the Beefy Boys. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Beefy. A good podcast requires a good beer. So that's why I always go to my go-to, Keystone Light. If I'm going to the store, I don't want to buy a 12-pack. I want to go for a legit 15-pack. When I go to a party, I don't take Rainier. I take Keystone Light. And you know what? It tastes so good, I'm going to have it right now. Cheers, folks. Yeah, there's a burp coming in. That's good.
All right, welcome, Knuckleheads. This is part 2 of our 2020 roundup, picking up right where we left off last week. So enjoy our recap of best films and TV shows of the year, plus a special top 10 list that Christian's been teasing for a while. Have fun. Cat just wants sprinting by. What about TV shows and movies? I said my cat just came sprinting past me. What movies have you been watching this year, Christian?
Oh, man, lots of movies, but nothing really 2020-ish. But I've got some 2020 TV shows I could talk about.
Sure. Well, yeah, let's merge them together. So what TV shows have you been watching?
Let's see here. Let me get my list out. I got a few. Yeah, man. Let's see. Yeah, Mandalorian was more. I mean, Mandalorian was probably. I would give it like probably number 2 spot in my list of TV shows.
So I did not rank my television shows, and Vito only has 2, I think, but sure. I also have The Mandalorian on my list.
My ranks aren't really like necessarily. They're just the few that I could think of that we've spent time watching, like a good amount of time watching, that aren't fucking reality shows like Ink Master or Bar Rescue.
That doesn't count. Oh man!
So yeah, I
like Mandalorian. Are you talking season 2 specifically?
The Mandalorian season 2 is. I mean, it was a lot better than the first season.
I like the first season better. I just could not get. It just didn't hook me. Season 2, you know.
I think season 2 had better, like, in terms of like action per episode and storyline per episode. I think they just did it the best. Like, there was a good amount of story time, so you get your boring dialogue. And then you get your fun action where fucking everybody's dying and shit.
It was too heavy on the lore, man. I feel like I needed to watch Rebels and Clone Wars to understand the intricacies of all these characters that keep coming back.
Nice, because I have watched those, so that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Vito, I don't want to give you too much spoilers. I'm not going to give you any.
The internet, you know.
But my biggest gripe on the show was how many times Mandalorian took his helmet off. It's not my thing. I think it was pretty fucking retarded. I'm like, don't take your fucking helmet off if the idea of the Mandalorian is to not take your fucking helmet off.
That's what Bo-Katan was saying. That's not. That's like a creepy religious sect. That's not actual Mandalorians.
Pedro Pascal.
Yeah.
But I don't want to see his fucking greasy mustache in The Mandalorian because I'm not supposed to. But I like him. He's great. He's great in the show.
I always thought Bill Burr was weird because he's just playing Bill
great.
Burr, but then that episode was pretty good.
All right, so I'll say this. Yeah, it was good. It was a good season. Really good. I also got The Boys. Amazon original, The Boys.
Yeah, I know about it. It's always been on my radar, but I haven't seen it. It's a superhero show.
Get it on your radar and get on it pronto because it's fucking awesome. I don't know. It's just got interesting characters. The bad guys are, they're pieces of shit. It's a cool alternate reality to superhero bullshit.
Yeah.
And it's nice. It's nice seeing it.
Yeah.
I also have. Oh, fuck. Thank you, babe. I can't believe I almost forgot to put that fucking show on here. Wayne. Amazon original Wayne.
Wayne? Like Wayne?
Yes.
You heard of that one.
It's fucking good. It's awesome. Awesome characters. Good story. It's violent. It's, it's funny.
What's the basic idea?
This kid is just kind of a shithead, Definite shithead brigade.
Christian, you sound like you're underwater all of a sudden. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
No, it's getting worse. Your audio quality is getting worse.
Oh, it's probably my internet.
Yeah, you literally sound like you're talking like over a fucking spaceship radio, but you're getting further and further away. Say something. Hello. Oh, we lost him. Well, let's see.
Bummer.
Is he? Oh no, he faded. Maybe it was my internet. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah.
That's weird. He fell off the call. Maybe he'll come back. Hold on. Oh, there he is. Well, Vito, you had 2 on your list. What were your 2? Oh, Christian's back now. Okay.
So I had Mandolorian and The Witcher.
Oh, The Witcher. I tried to watch the first episode and I couldn't. I was too distracted. And I said, I'll watch this later, and I never came back to it.
Yeah, I could see how that could happen. I just binged it in like 2 nights.
Yeah. Maybe I'll get to it during my big long break here.
Yeah, The Witcher was good. I liked it.
Yeah.
Toss that coin to you, Witcher.
See, I know enough about internet culture to know about toss a coin to your Witcher. But
it's like kind of unironically a good song. I didn't like it at first, but I like it now.
Wait, so Christian, to back up, what is the elevator pitch of this Wayne show?
Yeah, it's just a shithead kid, always getting in trouble. He's aggressive. He's violent. All that stuff. He's a shithead.
Okay.
His dad's dying of cancer, and his dad shows him his car that his mom took when she divorced his dad and took it to Florida. So the idea is he's just going to drop out of school and go pick up his big Thunderbird in Florida. And it's actually, it sounds crazy, but the less details I give you, the better, because it's just
okay.
It's got a great storyline. It's fun, and they're half-hour episodes.
Okay, that's what I like. Nice and easy.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. I'm glad Haley reminded me of that one. Another show that we binged through was Umbrella Academy. I don't know if you guys saw that.
I haven't seen
Season 2.
Yet, no.
It's strange. It's a really strange show. Really strange premise, but it's actually fairly decent. It's actually, it's pretty good. I enjoyed it. I had fun with it. And then Cobra Kai. I know it came out. A couple years ago, but I think my favorite series of most popular series this year was probably Cobra Kai.
I see. Yeah, I keep hearing
you
good
guys
things.
haven't seen
I've never seen the Karate Kid. Gasp.
Oh yeah, you got to see the Karate
or
Kid.
any of those, you know.
I'm wondering if they're going to start bringing in a little bit more of the other Karate Kid movies, like 1, 2, and 3.
Like the one with Hilary Swank, or the one with Jaden Smith.
No, God, fuck no. But Ralph Macchio was in 3. He was in 3 Karate Kids, and then Hilary Swank was in the 4th. Well, which, you know what? Hers wasn't even that bad.
That's the only one I've seen, is the Hilary Swank one.
It's not even that bad.
I mean, it wasn't good.
It wasn't good, but it wasn't bad. Yeah, the TV show is fucking awesome, you guys. It is so good. It's fun. It's dumb. It's got good characters. They don't overdo anything with any bullshit, and they're self-aware of the current time, and they don't rely on nostalgia to push them through the series. They have nostalgia in it, but they don't sit there and rely on it. They don't beat the fucking hell out of it. Nostalgia.
All right,
like Stranger Things. It's like eventually I just got to the point where I was like, "Fuck this show." I'm not from the fucking 80s. I'm done with them relying on fucking 80s bullshit,
man.
I know.
So I'm about to drop some fucking nerd shit right now.
Oh yeah.
So instead of not having this on my list, I'm gonna have it on my list as number 1. Basically, every series by Arcadum on YouTube. It's Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh.
And it's so fucking good. There's so much fucking lore, and the people who play the games are usually super fucking hilarious all the time. And sometimes they'll be serious when they need to be, but for the most part, it's just really fucking funny all the time, and it's really good. Oh my god, it's really good. I've dumped so many hours into this show. It's not even funny. It's probably equal to my WoW playtime kind of thing,
Shout out to Marbula 1 Season 2. That's Formula 1 racing, but marbles instead of cars.
But yeah, so youtube.com/Arcadum, twitch.com/Arcadum, or twitch.tv/Arcadum.
Like, share, subscribe.
Yeah, because he streams D&D, but he also, all of his stream games are also in the world of his living world.
Oh, that's cool.
He made that. He has a Discord server that's that's how he runs his MMO D&D, basically, where he has DMs that work for him that have all their campaigns going, and then he has fucking 10 campaigns going at the same time, and all that stuff, and they're all in the same world and affecting each other, often directly as well.
Cool.
So yeah, it's super cool if you want to dump too much time into something.
I can't believe we've gone this long and no one's mentioned Tiger King, man. That was a cultural phenomenon.
I thought about it. I'm not going to.
That would be on Christian's list.
I legit thought.
I don't know if you sent it, but one of my TAs made a meme of it's that picture of Tiger King, Joe Exotic, hugging the tiger, except he put my face on it and replaced the tiger with a manatee. It's a pretty epic photo.
I haven't seen that yet. I thought about putting that show on there.
Yeah.
But then I was like, you know what? It was very forgettable.
No. Come on. Carol Baskin was on Dancing with the Stars, man.
When I was done with the show, I was done with the show.
I don't know.
It was very forgettable. There's going to be no new seasons. There's going to be no new nothing.
Because he's in jail. There's not much else to do. I mean,
documentary standpoint, I say it was fun and it was hilarious.
Yeah.
But it's over with. It's gone. They're never going to financially recover.
I think it was like hearing someone analyze it, but the best summation of that show I ever heard is it's a bunch of people who think they're outsmarting everyone, but they're actually total idiots. So they're not outsmarting anyone. So I call that Tiger King syndrome now, when someone thinks they're pulling a fast one on you, but you see right through them because they're bad at it,
That's funny.
Tiger King syndrome.
Yeah, exactly. Oh. The only movie on my list was the Borat movie, by the way, which me and my wife still talk about to this day. We just can't
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, but it was a little. I'm okay. I understand the idea of ripping on politics, but I don't know. It just felt. It didn't feel right. It didn't feel right. And then I got really bored of the political jokes. They were funny in the beginning, and he had a lot of funny jokes. But then when it's too much into one subject, especially for a character like Borat, I was just kind of like, this movie is funny. It was really funny, but I'm never going to watch it again. The first Borat movie is a movie that I could watch again and again and just laugh every time I see it.
I just can't believe people fell for the same shtick again. And I get that he's like a master of disguise, and he looked nothing like a Borat in that costume, but still, come on. Oh, man. Apparently, my sister, that scene where he's like the fake country singer and singing that song, that was in Olympia.
That's in Olympia, yeah.
And apparently he had to be like escorted off the stage because he almost got killed after that performance. Someone recognized him. Yeah. Yeah. What else I got on my list? This Mandalorian we talked about. BoJack final season. I'm gonna assume no one else watched that except me, but it's really good. The last season of BoJack.
That's probably only you.
Oh, The Last Dance. Did you have The Last Dance on your list, Christian?
I still haven't seen it.
What? It's on Netflix. You gotta get through it. It's
I know that, but I know it's on Netflix. I just still hadn't seen it. Yeah.
It's very good. It's very good. It's very good.
I'm trying to think of 2020 movies that I've watched and that I've enjoyed.
I don't think I've watched any movies that came out this year.
You didn't watch Borat?
Nope.
I included Watchmen, the HBO series. That was the end of last year, but I watched it this year. It's very good.
There you go.
It's very good. What else? The Good Place, the final season of that, also very good. Anyone watch The Good Place here? You guys are missing out. You guys are missing out.
I watched, let's see here. Hashtag Alive, the Korean zombie movie I watched. It was actually really fucking good. It was really good. It's enjoyable. I love the Korean movies. The Outpost on Netflix is a really good movie. Scott Eastwood and Orlando's Bloom was in there for a little bit, but it was actually surprisingly a strong war movie that really, it exceeded my expectations. War movies are something that it's hard to perfect them, and they did a really fucking good job at it. It kind of reminded me of, Lone Survivor and Black Hawk Down-ish kind of military conflict movies. I still need to see Five Bloods. But yeah, I've been looking forward to watching that, but I just don't have 3.5 hours in an afternoon to watch a movie.
I hear you.
The Invisible Man is a piece of shit. That movie sucked. I'm trying to think about a couple other ones that I've watched, but
I just watched the one. I mean, I've watched other movies this year, of course, but that was the only one on my list. We'll see.
Oh, the TV series. Oh yeah, the TV series on Netflix called The Circle. That was a pretty.
I watched half of that. That show was so ridiculous.
It was a pretty enjoyable reality
TV, yeah.
Oh, a horror movie called The Rental was a really good movie. It's not like a ghost or like, you know, any monster kind of scary movie. It's like a thriller suspense movie, and man, it was fucking good. If you guys have some time, check that shit out. It's legit. The Babysitter, the Babysitter Part 2, that movie was fucking rad. Babysitter Part 2 was rad. I don't know if you've seen the first one.
I have.
It's just like yeah. I think if you like the first one, you'll enjoy the second one. It's more slasher bullshit that's a lot of fun to watch. Yeah, now that we're talking about movies, man, I have watched a fairly decent.
They're all coming back to you.
They're coming back to me in waves. You know, the more that I talk about them, the more I remember something. But there also just wasn't all that much good shit. Like, there was not that much good movies out there.
Speaking of, that's the other show I watched this year, was Schitt's Creek. We watched all the first 4 seasons. It's very good.
Oh, yeah? How is that? I've heard a lot about it.
It's very good. You gotta check it out, man. It's very good.
I don't know. Those movies just aren't my kind of...
That's a show.
But that TV series is not my kind of... Not my kind of thing.
You don't like hilarious television? Character-driven comedies, man?
Yeah, but what if I don't think it's hilarious?
Then you have bad taste.
I don't like those, like, fucking New Girl or fucking Big Bang Theory or How I Stretched the 15
Those shows
minute,
are trash,
man. How
man.
I spent the 15-minute story into 9 fucking seasons.
Oh, How I Met Your Mother. All 3 of those shows are trash, so...
I'm starting to forget.
That was on my list. I don't know if you got anything else on your list there, Christian.
Man, I don't know, man. I'm just kind of seeing if there's anything that I remember. Oh yeah, another great movie of 2020 was Becky. That was a great movie. Becky was great. That's fucking mall cop playing a... Yeah, Kevin James. He's playing a like a white supremacist from prison that escaped, but he's looking for something, and he comes in contact with a family. It's a fucking good movie, man.
They should have called it Paul Blemished Mall Premised.
They should have called it Correctional Cop.
Oh.
Paul Blart Correctional Cop. It was a fucking good movie, man. I enjoyed it. It was fun. And I think he was, you know, for the first time really seeing him as a bad guy, it was pretty fun. Other than that, shit, guys, I don't know. I don't think I have any more movies. I'm fucking burning through everything that I can get my grubby hands on.
We did promise the listeners the long-awaited top 10, which I'm told has become a top 3 from you, Christian.
No, you know what? Let me bust out some fucking milks on you guys, all right? I'm not going to skimp out. I'm not going to skim on my milks, all right?
All right, so we're going top 10 milks then? Okay, go for it.
Fucking A. Let's see here.
Can you fill 30 seconds? Because I really got to pee. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Vito, it's not easy talking about milks. It's a little bit harder than what people would imagine.
I mean, I don't think I could talk about milks. I don't really drink milk. I drink oat milk.
I'm just going to try to bust out a fucking... I don't know what to do with this fucking milk. I told Joe that I was in over my head because I thought I could do individual milks.
Yeah.
But I don't know 10 different individual milks. I'll tell you one thing though. I do have a couple of brands. And we're looking good.
All right, I'm back.
And I am lactose intolerant, so
Yeah. That's so funny.
We're going to kick off this list with some fairly simple Fairlife lactose-free 2% milk. You can buy it at Walmart. You can buy it at Target. You can buy it at fucking
So is this
grocery
number 1 or number 10?
This is number 10.
Okay.
It's 2% milk, so there's nothing special there, you know?
Uh-huh.
Number 9 is actually Fairlife's 2% brother, and it's Fairlife chocolate milk. I don't know if you guys have had any of that shit before in the past. It is fucking legit. And it's lactose free. But now we're gonna get into some shit that's like rich and creamy and good and doesn't give me a hardcore stomach ache. Lactated 2% reduced fat milk. You can pick it up at Target. It fucking rules. Okay, this is gonna sound crazy, but a top brand of mine is gonna be like Safeway 1% milk. I think Safeway 1% milk is going to be my number 7 spot. And I think the reason why I say that is because I hate 1% milk. I fucking despise 1% milk. But when I was like, you know, dieting and needing a little bit of like, obviously not fucking whole milk. I can't drink whole milk in general, but it's still very good. I had to go, or 2%. I couldn't drink 2% at the time. So I had to go for 1% or skim milk. And out of both of those options, skim milk doesn't make the catch. They don't make the list.
Skim milk is the only kind of milk I will drink, and even then I never do.
I don't like it. It's not my thing.
It's not your cup of
So
tea
number
or
7,
glass of milk.
Number 7 goes to Safeway 1% milk. I'm telling you, man, it was something out of like a movie. It was so good. I don't know what it was about it, but it was just so damn good. All right, moving on in the dairy experience. The Twin Brook Creamery chocolate milk. You know the ones in the jars
I'm aware.
that you get. Yeah, you have to return your bottle to get your fucking refund. Not only is it recycling, but it's my number 6 on the list because you get your money back after you drink it for the bottle, but that chocolate milk is so legit. It's not the best, but it's legit. All right, we're burning through these milks. I'm impressed. I'm fucking impressed here.
I can't say I have much experience with these particular milks, so I don't know how much discord I could add. This is all you, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm not very experienced in milk, and I was telling Vito while you were taking a piss, it is not going to be easy talking about milks. We're moving into top 5. We're in top 5 now.
Yeah.
I mean, so like I like whole milk, right?
Right.
But you know, I'll drink a 2% milk. Skim milk is just not for me. And
No.
And I actually don't really drink milk, and my wife doesn't like milk, but she likes oat milk, and I like oat milk pretty good too. So we use that for cereal nowadays, but I just don't drink milk anyway, so I don't need. It doesn't really matter that much.
Even when I was a
cereal
kid, I always ate my cereal dry. I never drank milk. Not a milk guy.
It's weird.
Christian can be the milk mommy of the group, if you will.
Mother's milk.
Oh.
Mother's milk.
All right, into the top 5 we go.
In the top 5, I'm going to tell you this. Vito, I respect your oat milk, but I will tell you one thing. As sad as it sounds, any milk replacement didn't make the cut. So no nut milk and no oat milk.
No
but I do
soy
like
milk,
oat milk.
Nothing like
I'll
that.
put...
I mean, to be fair, I absolutely hate like nut milks and soy milk and stuff.
Yeah.
What do you
Soy
think about
milk,
the controversy?
not even a question.
So, like, the milk people are insistent that you can't call nut milk milk because milk has to come from an animal. It should be called nut juice.
That sounds retarded.
That's funny.
You can milk an almond.
Like almond juice.
But Yeah, there's no almond milk, no oat milk, obviously no fucking soy milk. All right, here we go. Top 5. Horizon Organics chocolate milk, fucking cardboard juice box style chocolate milk.
Yeah, I'm picturing it. Yeah.
Do you know which one I'm talking about? It's. Do you know which one I'm talking about?
No, I know exactly. It's got the cartoon cow on it. Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to make sure we're all on the same page because Horizon Organic Milk not only makes a great chocolate milk, they make a great 2%, and it's something you got to remember. They've got a great 2% milk and a good omega-3 vitamin D milk.
Oh, fortified milk.
So what's your opinion on Tillamook?
So fucking hard.
What about like sweetened condensed milk or powdered evaporated milk? Are those on this list?
I was literally getting there.
Oh,
that's funny.
You mean to ruin the game?
The classic Coronation evaporated milk.
The Coronation, buddy.
Coronation. Carnation.
Yeah.
Why did I even say coronation? I'm retarded. I knew it was carnation. I literally said
picture
coronation.
The flower on the can.
What fucking dumbass. It's all this milk is getting to my head.
Let's see a milk brand.
Okay. Their evaporated milk is one of my favorite things ever. And the way that I discovered this is crazy. It's crazy. Because normally you wouldn't think about busting open a cold can of milk. That's just not normal. Here's my thing. I woke up, I had no half and half. I had no milk. I had nothing. But I needed a cup of coffee. I had nothing. I fucking look in my pantry, and sure enough, there's an evaporated milk can. And I'm like, I'm going to bust into this bitch. I don't know if it's expired. I don't know. Bam. Bust into it. Pour some in my coffee. Immediately became a favorite. I love evaporated milk. And so that moves on. So that's, but only that brand. Milk. Only that brand. I'm not buying off-brand.
Carnation needs to be name brand canned evaporated milk.
Has to be name brand. Let's see here. This is going to be a shakeup.
Oh.
So you can put on a little bit of makeup?
This is not going to be... Yeah. Okay.
Can we put the kids up on the table?
I'm going with the Mexico at this is number 3, right? Yeah, number 3.
Yeah.
Number 3. Mexico's La La brand of milk. It comes in a juice box.
My immediate thought for that when you said Lala was the Final Fantasy 14 character.
I'll send you a picture. Here. I'll even post a picture. This person was nice enough to put it in a glass.
Oh.
I know. And the caption on this one is, "What is the deal with this milk?"
What's the deal with milk?
It's fucking good. That milk is so good. And, babe, you'll be understanding my milk rant. Discord has to have... There we go. There's my image of milk. I'll show you the milk.
I'm waiting for it. I'm seeing it. Oh.
Yeah, it's loading.
Oh, there's a loving family on the box. Or a very inappropriate relationship. Hard to tell.
Okay, so there's number 3. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2. I'm just going to start sending in these images so you guys can see just the height. Number 2
of milk.
I'm sure DK Metcalf would argue with me on this one. But it is going to be... You guys wait for it. There we go.
For reference, Christian, that is a picture of the Lolas from Final Fantasy.
The 3 feet tall potato people, yes.
Yeah.
2.5.
All right, they're not giving me a fucking image of this. Give me a fucking image. All right, it's not going to give me an image. Number
It's okay,
2
we're not a visual medium.
is Nesquik strawberry milk. It is some of the best shit you'll ever have.
That's quick, like you're not talking the syrup, right? Just like in the bottles?
In the bottles.
Okay.
In the bottle.
All right. What about Yoo-hoo?
Yoo-hoo is not milk. They cannot legally call it milk. It is chocolate drink.
It's chocolate water. It's literally just like water, sugar, and chocolate.
It's chocolate
All right,
starfish.
and number 1. This is going to be going back to playing football days here. And this is the reason why I have such a strong attachment to it. It is... Are you ready for it?
Yeah, I'm giving you a drum roll.
Dairy Gold, 1% low-fat vitamin A and D chocolate milk from Dairy Gold.
1% fortified chocolate milk. Okay.
1% fortified chocolate milk. Nothing special, nothing fun. You know what? Okay, I got to get more in depth with this. I'm going to give you guys, when I come back from vacation, I'll have a nice in-depth brand wars of 2% milks, chocolate milks, strawberry milks.
Wait, is it going to be top 10 of each variety?
It's not. It's going to be top 3 of each brand.
Okay.
So top 3, each milk will have a top 3, and I'll give you the best brands. And I'll tell you right now, Lala is up there along one of the best brands. And it's not even fucking close with milk. 2% milk. So spoiler alert for next episode. I can't believe I just put together a fucking top 10 list of milk.
Neither can I. I'm splitting this episode in half, and the first one can be called the Cyberpunk of Hams, but the second one is going to be top 10 milks. So we already have an hour and a half. Yeah. Oh. Addendum. This is the addendum. Welcome back, everybody. Avenge-joes initiative. I'm halfway through phase 3. I'll stick this in the second episode. So halfway through phase 3.
Are you recording?
Yeah, I'm recording again. Yeah, I'm recording again.
That's
we
funny.
can't let this stand. I can't just let this stand to the new year. So, quick review of all the movies I've watched so far. I finished Ant-Man. Ant-Man is fun. Paul Rudd, always fun. Captain America Civil War. Little too long. Little too many people in that fight. And no one was ever punching as hard as they could. But it was fun to see everyone reconvene.
I enjoyed Civil War. I thought Civil War was a lot of fun. Enjoyed it.
Doctor Strange is boring as fuck. I fell asleep during that movie.
I liked it.
No.
Doctor Strange is so boring.
You suck. Doctor Strange is not boring.
Yeah, I liked
Doctor
it.
Strange is boring as fuck.
You just didn't get it.
I didn't get it. He's a wizard. That's all. He's an asshole and he's a wizard. That's all there is to get. Somebody didn't get it. Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
He's a very good wizard.
So Guardians of the Galaxy 2 holds a special place in my heart, mainly because my dad's favorite movie was Guardians of the Galaxy, and he asked that we play the soundtrack at his funeral, and that's kind of the whole plot of the movie. So yeah, I very much like Guardians 2, and it gets me every time. The Yondu scene at the end makes me tear up every time.
Hey, Guardians 2 was legit. Yeah. Fucking good one.
Yeah. Spider-Man Homecoming, I've never seen it. I like Spider-Man Homecoming, although I was very confused about the whole love interest situation. Who is this Liz girl? And is Peter supposed to be 14 and he's dating an 18-year-old? Isn't that a crime?
That's a crime.
She seemed too cool for him. But I liked Michael Keaton. He was good as the Vulture. Thor Ragnarok, always fun. Little too much going on though. Little too much.
I like Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah.
The thing I hate about Thor Ragnarok is that lousy actress. What's her name?
Tessa Thompson?
Fuck.
You gonna talk shit about
Yeah,
Tessa
thank you.
Thompson? She's the best part. You're crazy.
She's a terrible actress, man.
No way. She's great. She's great.
Oh shit, son!
hater.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
Choking on that one.
I'm choking on milk.
Yesterday, the best movie in the entire MCU canon. The only movie R has actually watched with me, Black Panther. Still the best movie in the MCU canon. Hands down.
The best movie in the
I
MCU.
think I still like Thor 3 better.
No,
Was it
I
three?
just watched them back to back. Black Panther's a better movie.
I think I still like Thor 3.
Thor 3 just has
'cause it's
too
so
much
fun.
going on. It is more fun. That's true.
Yeah, it's just it's very fun and lighthearted, and I really liked it for that.
One of the nice things about Black Panther too is it's deep in the MCU canon, but you don't really need to know anything. There's no mention of Infinity Stones in the movie at all, So it works well as a standalone. And Killmonger is still the best villain in all the MCU. Hands down. Certainly better than Hela, whose only motivation is I'm mad.
See, the main villain in 3 is not Hela. It's the fucking rich guy.
Who? The Grand Master? Jeff Goldblum? No.
Yeah.
He's barely in
His
the
character
movie.
was so good. Yeah, it's like most of the movie, I feel like.
Slaves are revolting. I don't like that word. Sorry. The prisoners with jobs are revolting.
So good.
And then today is Infinity War, and that means I should be done by Monday. Or not Monday, next Thursday, rather.
Oh, and that moment when Thor just fucking, punks fucking Loki. So good.
I didn't realize he lost... I thought he lost his hammer in Avengers 3. I didn't realize he lost it in the beginning of Ragnarok. And then it just doesn't have a weapon until he gets the battle axe.
Yep.
It's pretty crazy.
Hey, this added some good depth to the episode there.
Yeah. We got an extra 5 minutes. All right. I'll insert this before the wrap up. So.
All right, you bunch of suckers and you motherfuckers.
Later.
I'm out of here.
Oh my.
So, I can't believe it's only 1:43. It feels so late.
It's because of the nature of the rotation of the Earth, Christian. It's wintertime.
Yeah. I'm in trouble because I'm supposed to pack. But I'm a dude, man. I'm a dude. How long does it take you guys to pack?
Well, it depends on the length of the trip, but an hour, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It also depends where I'm going, Am I going to see my mom's? Then I got to bring 5 board games, and that's always a hassle because the boxes don't fit. You got to break them down and repackage them. But.
Let's see.
All right. I think we should start to wrap, I guess. You're not going to beat the top 10 milks. This is probably the last episode we're going to record of the year. Yeah, I will divide this one in half. I'll find a natural stopping point somewhere after video games, before movies. And then, so 2020 is over. I would say fuck 2020, but I got the cats this year, so it wasn't terrible. It wasn't the worst year ever for me personally, if that's all.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah,
solid year for us.
I've had a lot of good life improvements this year, so
Yeah. That's how I feel too. Although I do feel bad for all my brethren.
yeah.
I don't think any of us had any work interruptions though, huh? Well, Christian, you had to miss a few days because of COVID scares, but Vito, the grocery store never closed when you worked there, right?
Nope.
Yeah. Me neither. If anything, my work life is easier now that I don't have a commute,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when all this is over, are you going to go online permanently?
I don't know. We'll see. I'm hoping we go back in person. I miss my classroom. It's better. It's better. But I have more options regarding living situation if we do stay online, because I don't have to be somewhere near downtown Seattle, you know?
True.
Yeah, there you go. Well, you guys, Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Happy.
Have fun on your trip, Christian.
Yeah, have
This
fun.
has been episode 100 and something. What did I say this earlier? 287 or whatever? I think it's 108 of the Beefy Boys Bud Club. And we'll see you knuckleheads next year.
Sweet.